Welcome back to Amateur Hour. That's where me, the amateur, tries to do projects on this brand new Mustang Mache and totally screws them all up. Now you may have already seen our other amateur project where I did a total screw up on this aftermarket grill that I tried to make out of some vinyl. Now, that went horribly wrong. You can check out both videos where I do it and screw it up and where I show my wife and try to convince her that it was actually a good job. But today, we're going to see how badly we can screw up a hood wrap. So I've got here in this box a 5, hopefully it's big enough. Actually, maybe I should check. Maybe I don't even need to make this video because this wrap might not even be big enough for all I know. Let's find out. I haven't even looked at it. No, it is big enough. So this is a clear vinyl wrap that's going to go on this hood. Now I have prepped this hood already. I've washed it. I've clay barred it. I've also waxed it using mother's wax and just got all the imperfections off. We bought this car a month ago, so it's had a month worth of road grime and all that. So you want to prep the hood as best as possible. Now there were some bug smears on the front, which I've clay barred those all off and waxed them all off. The hood is looking beautiful and it's time to protect it by wrapping it up. That's what we're gonna do in this video. So we're just gonna wipe this down, give it a final, make sure all the dust is off. Before we get too far into this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel down below. If you've seen some of our content already and have not subscribed, we want you to join our community. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's get back to the video. Now, before I started this, I actually got a install kit, which came with a couple magnets. Those are going to be very handy for holding this because I'm just one person. Is this hood aluminum? Is this car aluminum? Wow, okay. So it turns out the hood on this car is aluminum and my magnets don't hold. Unless I go on the A-pillars. Now this is supposed to be long enough, but dang if it doesn't, it might not be. Because if I go like this and get that right to that edge, and I go like that and get that right to that edge, I've got 3 feet of hood. Hopefully this thing stretches. Otherwise, we got a problem. I can get right there and I can get right there. So what do? I guess I do the bottom part since that's what I need protected and hope that it stretches. So let's go for it. I have no idea how to do this. I've never done it before. I'm just gonna like peel this off. You want to be careful not to get your fingers all over it. This would be so much easier if the hood was metal. Trying to get this seriously. There. Now, this is so tight for size. Holy. It does feel like it's got some stretch to it, which is good. We're gonna need to stretch this to be able to get this up here. And that's torn. That's going real bad. I wonder how much of this I got, in case I gotta redo this. I'm just trying to get my edge stuck, but the whole stupid thing keeps sticking. And then it's supposed to stretch, and it's not. I'm gonna have a problem. You know, the last time I tried to do this, I tried to do it wet, and that didn't help. But I think in this case, I need to do this wet. And I know we've heard this before. You've heard this before for sure. But I don't think I got a choice. So we're going for it. Because this is gonna just help me slide this thing around so much better. See, if we do this wet, then it at least slides around so that we can position it. We're just using some soapy water solution. There is some activator you can get for this stuff, but we're not using that. We're gonna also most definitely end up using some heat to form it over this hood. That almost covers this whole thing, you know? It's gonna be so weird having this little strip on the top of the hood, but it is what it is. See, this front edge, you definitely want at least enough to have a bit of a lip on there. And I prefer a little bit more of a lip than probably most, because I want it to protect that front lip as much as possible. Now we got it more or less set. We're getting ready to squeegee. But first we want to cold stretch it if we can. Yes, we can. So I might be able to get enough heat on it to get it to cover this whole hood. So now we're gonna stretch this one this way, like that. Get that down. Now we need to get this side stretched this way. We'll tack that down. We're gonna find out what the self-healing properties is of this, because we've got tears all over it from my escapades. Now I'm going to heat form this. Because that seems like my best shot. So this pocket here needs somewhere to go. So I'm just gonna heat it up. It's got water in it, but if I go like that, it should push the water over. Okay, let's see if I can lift this up. Give that water somewhere to go. And we'll do the other side, same way. Wrapping a car is hard. I don't care who you are or what you've seen on YouTube, it's hard. Now, this hood sucks. Let me explain why it sucks. See, most hoods just start there and they go over here. This one has this little up and down. If I get at an angle here, you can see it. So it goes flat across there, then it comes up, then it dips down really far, and then comes back up here. So all the traditional techniques that you would use where you just lock a corner, pull it tight, lock this corner, and then pull that tight, then pull that tight, and then just smooth it out, that doesn't work here. Now, this wrap, I don't know if it's any good. It's Vivid. I'll put a link in the description for the stuff I got. But you can see up here, I'm getting like these hair crap, and it's not coming out. Even if I heat it up, this is supposed to be like self-healing, and it's supposed to fix itself. But you can see in here, I'm getting these like marred parts. Might be because this is clear, so it's easier to see the stresses on it, but I don't think I'm gonna get this how I want it. And there's no way that my wife's gonna appreciate what I'm trying to do here. So we're gonna actually abandon this whole plan. I'm gonna rip this off, and next, I'm gonna try ceramic coating, because that's gonna be easier than this, right? So that's coming up in a future video. I'm glad you stayed around this long. Hopefully you understood at the beginning what the premise was. I'm not good at this. I've never done this before. This was me trying for the first time ever to wrap something, and it didn't go well. Like, look at this. The wrap here, it folded over and then tore. So I got right up to where my edge needs to be, and it's like, it sucks. If you want to stay and watch me rip this off, ball it up and throw it out, and then try to clean up the mess of the hood after, be my guest. I will leave the camera rolling. You guys can check that out. Otherwise, watch the next video. I do actually have some cool things to talk about this Mach-E, but obviously protecting it is not my thing, and it's time to just hang it up, pay a professional to do this properly. Then to clean this up, fortunately, I waxed it first. Maybe that's part of my problem, but since there's wax, I can just buff out all the glue. Nobody will know that I was ever even here. I do like the looks of that black grill, but unfortunately, it's not gonna hold up at all. It's not sticking good. Hey, thanks for watching all the way to the end of this video. We hope you enjoy the content in this video, and we'd love to have you come back. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And for those subscribers who are looking for that extra special thing that you can do to support this channel, consider joining our members group. That's where we're building this community, the Gears and Tech community, where we can all enjoy content together. You'll get special perks, which we'd love for you to check out by clicking the link down below. For those of you who are just happy to watch the video, that's okay too. You can check out some of our other content right over here, where we've got some previous videos that have already been uploaded and enjoyed by many of our viewers already. We do hope to see you again. This has been Gears and Tech. Have a great day.